What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday night. Happy March Madness Eve. Coming at you guys with another free pick video. Today I got the 3 best player props for college basketball tomorrow. We're not going to do a money line parlay today because March Madness starts tomorrow, and I'm going to show you guys my most profitable March Madness strategy. So that way we can all win together. And then we're going to cap it off with the March Madness Hail Mary parlay out of respect. So quick recap on how the day went. From the last video, I gave out Quentin Grimes over 24.5 points plus rebounds. That one hit easily. I gave out Tobias Harris over 9.5 points. That one hit easily. And then I gave out Tyler Hero under 4.5 rebounds. He had 4. So we cashed all 3 of those. Congrats if you guys wrote on that one. For the money line parlay I gave out in the last video, we had the Knicks, the Thunder, and then North Texas. The Knicks sold us. What can you do about it? That's the NBA for you. And then over in VIP, we had another profitable day. So we went 2-1 on the day. This was the first play. We had under 15.5 in the UNC versus UConn baseball game. The final score was like 5-1. So that one hit easy. The next one we had SMU basketball. That one hit. West Virginia baseball. That one hit. And then Arkansas baseball. They won 16-0. Absolute no sweater there. And then the last one, unfortunately, did not hit. We had Arkansas baseball, UNC baseball, and then the Knicks. So 2-1 on the day. Can't complain about a profitable day ever in this business. That brings our run to 40-18. Over the last 22 days, we are up 31.7 units over this run. These have all been posted before the games. These have all been tracked. These have all been documented. So 40-18 run, I mean, it's pretty incredible. 31.7 units. If you're a $100 unit better, you're up over $3,000. Even if you're just a $10 unit better, you're up over $300 over the last 22 days. So I always tell you guys, VIP, that's my most confident plays. That's the plays I put my money on. Those are my most researched plays as well. And obviously, you know, this shows that. So if you guys are looking to get my VIP, this is where you're going to go. Winnable.com/bookie bandits. I will drop the link down in the description. I got some VIP premium plans. You can either get a daily, 3-day, weekly. I got a free plan if you guys just want to hop on that. Month pass, we got 1 lifetime pass left, and then 2-year passes left as well. So grab whatever you guys want. If you guys just want like a weekend, grab a 3-day pass. If you want a full week, grab the week pass. But let's get into the video, guys. Got some exciting news as well. I just partnered up with Underdog today. So if you guys don't know, they are a DFS app. So you can do player props. If you guys use my code here, Bandit1, you're going to get a up to $1,000 welcome bonus, meaning whatever you guys put in up to $1,000, they will match that. So if you guys put in $10, they'll give you $10 extra in bonus credits. If you guys put in $1,000, they'll give you $1,000 extra in bonus credits. So use code Bandit1, and I'm going to be doing a lot of my player props on here on Underdog. That way you guys can just copy and paste the exact play. So make sure you guys hop on Underdog so you can start telling these player props to a T. Enough yapping. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Obviously, I have a bunch of other apps and bonuses that you guys can get. I will just drop all those down in the description for you guys. So let's get into it, guys. So the first player prop we are taking, and we're going to do all college basketball just because tomorrow's March Madness. We got to respect it. First one is Janai Broom, over 19.5 points. He's hit this in 3 out of his last 5, 5 out of his last 10, and 10 out of his last 20. I know that's not like great, but when it comes to these big games, especially March Madness, the best players are going to be playing the entire game. And they're going to be getting fed all game long. So that's what we're rooting on here. If you guys just look here, he's hit his last 3. That's because those last 3 games were all tournament games. So he's going to get plenty of minutes. hopefully it's not like a 40, 50 point blowout, because then he might sit, the last 5-10 minutes. But over 19.5 points, I think he gets it done easily. Next one, we are taking Hunter Dickinson over 30.5 points plus rebounds. He's hit this 3 out of his last 5, 4 out of his last 10, and only 6 out of his last 20. I know that's not great, but if we look here, he's hitting his last 3. Okay, same exact thing. Big player on Kansas. He's one of the main guys. He's a veteran. He's going to get fed. He's going to get plenty of minutes, especially in this game against Arkansas. It should be a pretty close game. So you want to get the ball to the best player on the team when it comes to games like this. So expect Hunter Dickinson to go over 30.5 points plus rebounds. Last one, we're taking Chaz Lanier on Tennessee over 22.5 points plus rebounds plus assist. Again, guys, one of the best players on Tennessee. He's probably the best shooter on Tennessee. He's hit this in 2 out of his last 5, 6 out of his last 10, 9 out of his last 20. I know those stats aren't great, but like I said, it's March Madness. These guys are going to get their minutes. They're going to get their balls on the hand, or their hands on the ball. And so it's go time. So expect a lot of points out of all these guys. These guys are going to be heavily involved in the game plan. They should be playing basically the entire game unless it's an absolute blowout. So that is the player prop for you guys. Let me zoom out. So that is the free player prop for you guys for Thursday. Okay, first day of March Madness. So lock that in on Underdog. Use my code BANDIT1. And they're going to match whatever you guys put in up to $1,000. They'll also give you a free pick where, one of these big players only needs 1 point and you win. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. So we're not going to do a moneyline parlay today. Okay. What I'm going to do is show you guys the strategy that I've used over the last few years that has profited me every single time I've done it for the last 4 years. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take every single underdog on the money line besides the 16 seeds. Okay. The 16 seeds, it's very, very rare that they win. Obviously, Purdue lost a couple of years ago. But we're going to exclude the 16 seeds, and we're going to put half a unit on every single underdog on the money line. Okay. I actually have track record of me doing this last year. So I threw $50 last year on every single underdog. Also, it's important to know, we're only doing this for the first 2 days. Okay, that's what I've learned over the last couple of years doing this. The first 2 days is when you're going to see the big underdogs. After that, we'll go back to normal moneyline parlays. But for the first 2 days, every single underdog, take them on the money line, throw a half a unit on it. Besides the 16 seeds, take those ones out and save yourself, 2 units, essentially. Okay. But these are the stats from last year. I threw $50 on every single underdog. Day 1, Duquesne, that was a big hit. Dayton, that was basically even money, but it still helped. This was the huge one. Oakland, when they beat Kentucky, that was a massive one. I mean, they were plus like 700. So that was huge. And then NC State, Washington State. And then day 2, we had Northwestern hit, Clemson hit, Colorado hit, Yale. That was huge. I think they beat Auburn, if I remember correctly. They were like plus 650, plus 675-ish. We had A&M. We had James Madison, Utah State, and Grand Canyon. After the first 2 days, okay, I was up $572.50 doing this strategy just last year. Okay. After the first 2 days, it kind of dwindles down. A lot of the favorites start winning again. So that's why we're only doing the first 2 days. I'm going to put $50 on every single underdog besides the 16 seeds. And I mean, time and time again, it's been profitable. It's always like sketchy when I'm putting in the bets. I'm like, there's no way this team wins. Like, I'm just throwing away $50. But it's March. You got to realize crazy stuff happens in March. And quite honestly, it makes the games more fun because like you're rooting on every single underdog. And then, you know, when one of the massive underdogs hits, you have a slip on it. So not only does it make it more fun, but it's profitable basically every year. So I'm hoping we can run it back this year. So that's what we're doing for March Madness for the first two days. Comment below if you guys are tailing my strategy with me. And then after day 2, we'll just go back into the normal money line parlays. Okay. But I'm hoping, we can go up, hopefully another 5-10 units over these next 2 days. So let's get into the Hail Mary parlay, guys, and cap this off. Obviously, we're going to do a March Madness Hail Mary parlay. A lot of these are alternate spreads, so keep that in mind. To start it off, Creighton plus 6.5, Purdue money line, Wisconsin minus 8.5, Houston minus 20.5, Alabama State plus 40.5, Clemson on the money line, VCU plus 6.5, Gonzaga money line, Tennessee minus 11.5, Kansas money line, A&M money line, Missouri money line, Utah State plus 7.5, St. John's minus 12.5, Illinois money line, and Michigan money line. That pays 208x if you parlay all those together. Like I always say, just throw a couple bucks on it. Don't go too crazy. Have some fun with it. But if you guys made it this far, I appreciate you guys. Let's enjoy March Madness tomorrow. Hopefully a lot of the underdogs can cash us out. And smash that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed and show some love in the comments. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.